Welcome to God's Got This podcast. I'm your host, Dawson Muck. If you're a first-time listener, check out my first episode to hear the story about my injury that changed my life and has put me on this journey of being a quadriplegic. I hope y'all enjoy. Welcome back to another episode of the podcast. This is also the first episode we're doing with a video. So we're going to post it on YouTube. We're going to make a YouTube account. I was actually going to do that this last week, and I forgot to make one. But we'll make a YouTube account and post it on YouTube, so that way if you want to watch it, you can watch it instead of just listening to it. We've been talking about doing this for a while, just to let you see, have something to look at, I guess, while you're listening or watching. So we'll post it on YouTube. Well, it'll be on Spotify too, so you can still just listen to it if you want to. But we'll also have the video on YouTube. But as you can tell, I finally got Dom in on one. I've been trying to get him to be on one since we started this, but he finally got the nerve to get on one. So we got Dom on here, which you've heard about him like every week. I talk about him. But then we've got TJ and Co. They're in a band. They started a band. We're going to talk about that. There's a country music festival going on at Turner Falls this weekend. It'll be fun. I don't remember exactly who all's there, but there's like 5 or 6 performers.
Yeah, Jason Bolin.
Yeah. Jason Bolin and the Stragglers.
Yeah. Kylie Morgan, she's got like a top 20 song right now on the charts.
Really?
Yeah. I was surprised to hear that, but yeah, she's good. She plays at the Grand Ole Opry all the time, so that's going to be cool. Cam Allen, he's good. I think he went to school at like Cali County, you know where that's at?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
That's
something
where Coach
like
Thomas
that.
went
Yeah.
to school.
Yeah, it's something like that. He plays around there a lot too, so he's good. And then Emily Ryan, she plays Old Red a lot with, like, at the same time as us sometimes in the other place. So yeah.
Have y'all met all the people that are playing, or like?
Not
No.
yet.
No, we haven't.
Yeah, we've only met Emily, like, 'cause
Yeah.
she's the only one. Yeah, everybody else, no. But,
So y'all are first in the.
yeah, at
the
2
lineup.
o'clock. 2 o'clock. Yep.
So, y'all like when you're done, or you just do you get to, like? Are you gonna stay backstage?
Oh nah, yeah,
Or
I think we
just-
can. I'm definitely gonna just go watch, like,
Yeah.
everybody.
It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah,
dude. I'm ready for
yeah,
it.
me too.
It's gonna be cool. So, which one has a top 20 song?
Kylie Morgan, I think that's her name.
Kylie
Is that
Morgan.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right.
Yep.
You know what song? I don't think I've ever heard of her.
I have
It's
not
fun to
heard the song. I was doing that radio interview for KICM on last Thursday, and she had told me that, and I had no clue about that. But she like opened for Old Dominion like 2 nights ago.
Really?
Yeah,
Holy
in
cow.
Nashville, like a
And she's
stadium.
not even the main,
No,
No.
yeah, I think
I guess.
like when they planned it, I don't know. I think she's like gaining like really fast.
She's
like
going,
yeah,
like,
it's like
she's getting big, and now,
Yeah.
now she may be bigger
yeah,
than the
yeah,
main.
right.
That's awesome. It'll be fun though. So, for those listening and watching, go get your tickets. You have to get them online. I saw that. Like you
Yeah.
have to pre-get them.
Yeah.
Pre-get them on the. You just go to turnerfalls.com, and when I got mine, there was like a banner, like it was easy. You just clicked on the banner up top and get your tickets. So y'all definitely get your tickets and come out and watch. TJ Todd Band is the name of the band. They put a lot of thought into that.
Yeah.
No, but we really did.
Yeah.
How long did it take y'all to come up with a band name?
So long.
Probably a month.
Yeah, and like literally, I'm not kidding you. Like
How many band names did y'all cut? Like,
it was just they were all horrible.
because I know
Like,
y'all
mean,
have
They're
one.
so
Y'all
bad.
have,
Yeah.
y'all have one band name. What was it?
Oh, that was back in high
'cause
school.
I
Yeah.
have
Oh,
a T-shirt.
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Bought
That
a
was back
t-shirt.
in high school when we were playing a little different genre. That was
Yeah, it was a little different back
yeah.
then.
I
the rock and roll.
forgot about that.
Rock and
Yeah.
roll.
Oh Lord.
it
Yeah.
was more
Dude, y'all
pop
were
punk.
good at that too. Like
Yeah.
honestly, like y'all could
Oh,
play.
it's
What was the band name then? Do we
I don't know. I have a T-shirt and it has the name.
I think it was Arrowhead.
Yeah,
Arrowhead,
something like
yeah.
that.
Yes.
Taking one from the Chiefs Stadium. I think that's copyrighted. Oh man,
Arrowhead.
that's fun times though.
Yeah. Yeah. The talent show.
Yeah.
The talent show. What was? Trace was on.
Oh yeah,
Trace-
yeah.
He
Trace
was
on
up.
the
He was
drums.
up there.
That-
Now he's,
no, he
he's
was
on the
bass
bass.
player.
The bass. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
That
right.
was Trace's debut
Yeah.
right there.
His debut and his ending career too.
He played for one
He
night.
ain't
one
he
night.
ain't
Yeah.
touched it. He ain't touched the bass since then. It's hilarious.
The one-
Who was
hit
on
wonder.
the drums then?
Jackson Bowles.
That's right.
Remember him?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
J
So-
Bowles.
We got right into it, but I'll let TJ and Co introduce themselves, and then we'll see where it goes from there. Cause, Carly, Dom's wife, also Co's sister. So we've got family. We're both related. Like TJ's my cousin, and
Co's my brother-in-law.
yeah. So
Yeah.
this is family. We got family ties in on this, but where was I go? Oh yeah, Carly was like, yeah, we talked. We got new equipment too. Like these mics are new and stuff. So we've upgraded and starting a video. And Carly said she would come up with.
She actually came up with the idea of having them on.
Yeah, she did. And then was like, oh, I'll get questions.
Then
And
she got sick.
then she got
never
sick,
us
and we don't have any
questions.
questions. So
We're just gonna wing it.
we're rolling with the punch.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll let them introduce themselves, tell a little bit about themselves, and then see where it goes. So
All right. Well, I'm TJ Todd. 21 years old. I go to East Central in Ada, and I'm majoring in kinesiology. Planning on being a coach, and obviously we're in the band together. We really like doing it, and if that took off, that would be awesome.
Yeah.
You know, I'd love to do that, but right now I'm planning on being a coach and a basketball coach. So that's what my dad did, and it's my passion right now. So yeah.
it still does.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Mhm.
Best girls coach in the state for sure.
I agree.
I
I
don't-
agree.
I'm like,
I
I will
agree.
take that to the grave. Like he's the best.
Are you gonna
Yeah.
live up to the hype?
Oh,
Big shoes to
Oof,
fill.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Are you gonna do girls?
I do not want to do girls,
I
if I'm being
know.
honest with you. I would rather coach boys, but
Your dad is like perfect for girls.
yeah, he started wanting
honestly.
to, like he was like, no, I'm a boys coach, and then that's
How
not
long
what
has he been
happened.
coaching?
It's over 20. It's something I don't.
Something
Long
crazy?
I'm a horrible
Wow.
son. I don't know, but
We need to have him on and we can ask
Yeah,
him.
we
Yeah.
will. We'll
Yeah.
have him
Yeah.
on for sure. But
Special
like,
guest, Toby Todd.
yeah, but like he's perfect for girls
yeah,
coaching. Like,
yeah, he is. Yeah,
He
I
just-
agree.
But he is good, and I don't just say that because we're family, but like I would take that to the grave. He's
Yeah.
the best girls coach in the state. He's good. So you're doing kinesiology?
Yeah,
So isn't that like PE?
yeah. That's the easiest thing you can do over there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Tanner did the same thing.
yeah.
So he's having to get emergency certified
Mhm.
because
Yeah.
because he did kinesiology.
Yeah, that's I started with history, a history major over there, and I noticed when there was 4 kids in my class that that's probably not the route to go. I was about the only one doing that over there. So, yeah, I switched to kinesiology. It is easy, I will not lie, but I like it too. Like there's some coaches that are like over there that are teachers too, you know,
Yeah.
and like one of them's my advisor and he's helped me a lot. So, I like that way better. So,
Are you wanting to like coach at Sulphur, or are you gonna go somewhere else?
just wherever.
Yeah.
Like I don't really care, honestly.
Yeah.
Just somewhere, but
Well, if you're wanting to do girls, like Sulphur's locked.
yeah,
Like,
that's
your
right.
dad's not going
Yeah, I
anywhere.
know. No, he's
He's gonna be like Coach Dixon. So like,
yeah,
He's just
Yeah.
he's gonna coach until like he just can't. do it
Yeah.
anymore. So all right, Co, tell them a little bit about yourself.
I'm Co Withrow. I'm a college dropout. No, I went to college for a little bit, but I'm a firefighter in Duncan, Oklahoma, and on the side, I spray yards for one of my good buddies, Josh Billings, and
Oh yeah,
yeah,
I like Josh. He's a good dude.
great guy.
He's a firefighter too, right?
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
also a firefighter.
Are y'all
over there.
both at Duncan, right?
Yeah.
Or Duncan? You're
Yeah.
at Duncan. Isn't that's kind of weird, huh?
Yeah.
Like you work at the
That's where I
AT&T
work
store?
yeah, I work in Duncan.
Huh. That's wild. How long were you in college?
Probably 3 months.
Oh yeah. Oh, like you were short.
Like it was one semester.
Dude, it's not for everybody.
No.
Like honestly,
I hated it.
It wasn't for me.
I didn't like it either.
It wasn't for me. I just played baseball. That's the only reason
Yeah.
I
I
was
stayed.
there for like a year and a half.
Yeah.
I decided
I didn't think you went for that long. I thought you were like a semester.
I went 2 semesters. I went. I think I enrolled in the next year, but then I didn't go. I didn't show up.
Yeah. Well, like I said, it's just like
Well, it's fun, being in college,
yeah.
but being
Like-
at college,
Yeah.
it's not very
Yeah.
fun.
So
I couldn't get up to go to class.
no, me neither. But I still made it somehow. It's like I tell like my family members and stuff like Delaney's in college and she freaks out about like everything. Like I'm gonna fail. I'm gonna flunk out. I'm like, listen, if I made it, like everyone, you can make it.
Yeah.
I mean, like
Yeah.
you can do it if you just. Took me 5 years, but like if you just stick with it, you can make it.
Yeah.
So what made you like want to be a firefighter? Just college was hard, so
No, not really. I mean, I had other plans in high school, and they didn't work out. And firefighting was always something that kind of stuck out to me.
yeah.
And Josh actually talked me into applying at Duncan, and I wouldn't do it for probably a year. And then I went to college, didn't like that. And then I found there's an academy, fire academy over in Ada that I went to for about 6 months. And then Duncan opened up their application process like that last month that I was in it. And so that was the only place I applied and got that one.
Yeah.
And so
Cool. So 6 months, is that like how long it takes you to be a? You say you went to like the fire academy.
yeah.
Is that like it's a 6 month plan or? How
Yeah.
does fire academy work? I honestly have no idea.
In the one I went to, they do all of your certifications, so firefighter 1, firefighter 2, and then you get your EMT while you're there. Because most places you got to have your EMT now to
Oh,
even
yeah.
join a fire department.
Yeah.
But so they really do a lot more classes than most people do. So it takes a little bit longer.
Yeah.
But
So, to like, if you just want to be a firefighter, do you have to go to the fire academy?
no. Like if you apply somewhere and they hire you, they'll send you through all the
Oh,
all the
So
classes.
you
Yeah.
just,
They'll
they
get
did
you
that
what you
for
need.
Okay, I got you.
Like I kind of went out on my own and just did it, which
Yeah.
helped a lot to get hired.
Right.
But
Well, it looks better, I'm sure. Like if you're already
yeah,
got all
on an
the stuff.
application, yeah, it does.
Yeah.
So what's the work? Like what's the schedule like? Like I know my uncle Chad is a firefighter.
Yeah, in
Here
here in
is
Sulphur.
Is it the same? Is it like 2 days off and 1 day on?
Yeah,
Is it-
same over there at Duncan.
is?
Yeah,
Is that like the general like? Is that how all of them are?
most of them. Some of them do like a Kelly shift, and it's kind of weird. Like they have 1 day on, 1 day off. So far and so forth, and then like a 4-day break. But
Huh.
generally, it's the 24 on, 48 off.
So do you and Josh have the same schedule? Did y'all
No,
carpool up there? Or
no, we're not on the same shift right
Dang.
now. Yeah, it'd be nice. It would be nice.
Save some gas.
Yeah, for
Oh,
sure.
yeah.
I pass Co like every other day. Going
Yeah.
To Duncan.
Yeah. So
Dom
I'll be
drives.
going to Duncan and he'll be coming back home and I'll pass him.
Dom drives a whole lot more than I do, though. So
Yeah.
yeah,
He drives a
you're
lot.
every day
I'm
Yeah.
every day.
to
Besides
Duncan.
the-
You
besides
started
the 2 days off.
in Ada at the AT&T, and then now you're at Duncan. Right?
Originally
Right.
Seminole, and then
Oh,
only worked there for like a couple weeks, and then Ada, now Duncan, and then
I didn't.
Sulphur's being built.
I didn't realize until like 10 minutes ago that y'all were both working in Duncan.
Yeah.
That's pretty funny. I
Yeah.
did not realize that.
yeah, they're
Um,
getting pretty close on that, on your new store, right?
Yeah. Yeah. They're coming along. I think they had to
Quick.
pump some water the other day
Yeah.
out of it from the rain.
Yeah. That'd do that at the
Yeah.
new gym too. I noticed like there was like a huge water.
Yeah. The rain
Uh,
came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it rained. I mean, we needed it, but they've made like a lot of. They've like I felt like I drove by one day and it was like nothing, and then the next day it was like
Yeah, they're behind on schedule, so they're trying to work as much as they can to get it done.
October. They were supposed to be open October.
Originally
right?
August, actually.
Oh, God.
And now it's
Just a
looking
little
like-
bit behind.
And now it's looking like November. So, yeah.
All right. So we mentioned earlier that y'all played a different genre at one point in school. Like, what was the why rock and roll?
I don't know. That's
I have
just
no
kinda,
idea.
yeah, no clue. To honestly,
Well, 'cause it's
to
only like y'all are the only two that are in the
that
TJ
went
Todd
from
band
yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
We
At
kind
the-
of just like, I don't know. We like all
'Cause y'all been
genres.
like
Yeah.
y'all been friends for like
oh yeah,
Life.
yeah.
I mean, probably
Yeah.
since first grade.
First kindergarten, first
maybe.
grade, something
Yeah.
like that. Yeah. So, yeah, we started playing guitar on the exact same day.
Really?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
both went to Tyler Ray's.
Shout out
Yeah.
T. Craig.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Tyler Ray, shout out. But we went to his little class deal in the software band room when we were like 9. It was
Yeah.
like we were so little. Yeah,
Yeah,
and
we were young.
we went
like
there
third
and we played. I mean, heck, probably every day since then. So
Yeah.
yeah, like
Probably so.
crazy.
I think
but-
how long did we take lessons from him? 2 or 3 years?
Yeah, something like that. But yeah, I don't know. Like it just we liked all genres. I guess it's like we don't really and
Well, I was about to say, since I've known Co, he's always liked rock music.
Mhm.
So
yeah.
and then I know you and Mace went to a rock
Mhm,
concert not
yeah.
too long ago. So
Yeah, I'll get in like just different phases, man. Like I just like
Dude,
it's so
I do
weird.
like rock and roll. Like
Mhm.
I'm
Yeah.
a country fan, but like some good old
Mhm.
rock and roll is good. It's good for the soul.
Yeah.
I'm the same
I'm
way.
weird though. Like I'll go from screamo to like the most hippiest stuff you've ever heard, like Grateful Dead.
That is the truth.
But-
That is the truth. In high school, man, I'd ride around with them and stuff. It's just the funniest thing ever, dude. It's just like a song will come on, you're just like, whoa. It's so
Like,
funny.
Your eardrums are about to bleed.
Yeah.
So, like musical background is like I know, not like, but Code. Did your like dad or anyone like play?
Yeah, my dad plays some guitar.
Does he
He's
really?
played for a
I
while.
did
Yeah.
not know that.
Yeah, he does.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he got me into it really. He started giving me lessons when I was younger, and then they signed me up with Tyler.
Yeah.
But-
I didn't know. I know you do, Tej.
Yeah.
Toby's like the man of many talents.
Yeah, he can play.
He can bust a move. Too.
Yeah,
He's
he
an
can play.
artist.
He can play a little.
dance.
He can play a little guitar. Yeah, he likes to play some Metallica in the back room
Yeah.
a little bit. So, but
That's awesome.
yeah, Graham's got the drums.
Oh, yeah.
and
Yeah.
Anton. I mean, all yeah
On the
so-
keys, yeah.
Yeah, so
I didn't get any of that. I was just the shower singer. I was good in the shower.
heck yeah.
But I like y'all have always been, like I said, y'all had a band in high school.
Yeah.
Started out rock and roll, and then so like where to go from? Like tell us like how the
How it kind of got
Yeah, how it
started.
started.
Yeah, I got you. So when we both went, so that was like our senior year. We kind of did the rock stuff and did like the end of the year talent show our senior year, like right when we were graduating and stuff like that. And then like we all just me and him went to college at East Central, and the other two were still in high school, and we just never really, like got back together and
Yeah.
practice or
Right.
anything, And so like that. It was fun while it lasted, but then we just kind of I think both of our like music, like definitely my music genre like changed that I like. Like
Yeah.
I didn't really in high school I listened to country like every day. I mean I did, but I didn't never really think like to sing it. Like I never really
Yeah.
tried to. And so then I really got into like just country music in general. My freshman year of college, I actually tried to start playing it and stuff, and then I started writing some songs too. Like I kind of heard some songs and be like, hey, like, I'd get like ideas and stuff. And so then I just fell in love with it and started doing that. And then my mom really wanted me to try to play at Old Red. She just kept telling me like, please try to do an
Yeah.
audition. I'm like, Mom, there's no way I'm gonna get to play there. Like,
Yeah.
there's no way. So then she finally makes me do one in Broken Bow. Like we went on vacation and I wrote a song there, and she makes me do just an application there and send it in, and like they got back to me like in a day, and they said yeah we'd love for you to play there. So I went and played just acoustic like one time, and it was really cool. Bunch of people from Sulphur came out and like supported. It was cool.
Yeah.
And then so then the next
I
time I'm
remember
like
that. I was in I was in Colorado, right?
Yep.
Yeah, you were.
Yeah,
That
you
was
were.
the first. That was the first time you played.
Yeah, yeah. I think I FaceTimed you that
Yeah,
time. Yeah,
I was.
yeah.
Yeah, I got. The service was like it was like in and out.
Yeah, yeah.
Like you're a good singer, but it did not sound good.
Right,
It was
right.
like-
You're
I'm
like,
gonna be honest
horrible.
with you, it sounded terrible.
yeah, you're like, dang, dude,
TJ
dude,
forgot to-
stop.
TJ forgot how to sing.
Yeah,
He lost the ability to
that's
sing.
hilarious. Oh, that's funny. That is funny. But yeah, so the next time they texted me back to come back, I asked him, I'm like, hey, do you want to come play guitar? And he's like, yeah, dude, for sure. And I knew, like, I mean, I've always known, like, he can play.
Yeah, he can
like,
play.
man.
Yeah.
And so,
No.
like,
You can.
Yeah, don't even. You
admit
can
it.
play.
You can play.
I
Yeah.
just wing it, man. I don't even know what I'm playing half
that
the
is
time.
true, though. He
Wait,
does
really?
wing
No,
it.
for
It's-
real.
it's
Like, even
insane.
now.
Yeah.
Like at our shows, I don't have any idea what I'm playing when I get up there.
Boy.
Like we'll practice. The other four of us, hey, we'll be practicing. He'll just, does whatever he wants, and it just sounds good every
sounds
time.
right.
Yeah, it's whatever he's. Dude, it's funny. That's the
What
truth.
happens on
Especially-
the time that you just mess up?
Oh, it happens, but somehow it just like
No,
plays
it
right
does.
into
Yeah,
it.
oh,
Yeah.
dude.
Oh, I've listened like a lot, and I've never.
I've never.
Is it
noticed
always
any
the same, or
problems.
do you just like
No.
get like a wild hair? Like
Oh,
I'm
it's-
gonna do
no.
it different.
It's never the same.
Especially like solos and stuff.
Mhm.
Like I'll have an idea of kind of what I want to do, and then I'll hit the wrong note, and I can't go back to it, and so it just completely changes from there.
Yeah, but I can't ever hear it, dude. Like it's like I never think he
Right.
messes up at all, like
Yeah.
ever. And there's multiple times where he'll just be playing one. I'm like, gosh, that's good.
Yeah.
And he'll be like, no, I hit the wrong note. I'll be like, no, you didn't. Like that was
Well, obviously you can't tell like
right.
in the.
There's a lot
Especially
going
when
on.
everything's
Yeah.
going on.
Mhm.
Drums. Yeah.
Yeah. So we went and played that show, and that went really good. We made there was a bunch of people there that time, and it was a really good show. And so then me and him kind of got to talking. We're like, man, like we knew our bass player from a couple friends over there, and we had met him through them, and he had said to us like, hey, dude, like I play bass, like we need to get together and like play sometime, just mess around. And so I was like, sure, we could do that. And so then my friends were having like a little Halloween get together deal over there, and so we kind of all were gonna play. They wanted us to play at it, so we all kind of got together and did this little acoustic set deal for that. And that was not.
You were dressed up as the Joker. That
Yeah, I
night, right?
was. We all had Halloween costumes. Yeah, the Joker was singing some country
Joker
music.
was lead
Yeah,
singing up there.
Joker was singing Feathered Indians on the stage. It was not a good combo. Oh, it's funny, but
Yeah, we did our intro was the Halloween theme song.
the
Into
Michael
Feathered
Myers.
Indians.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he was shredding that real quick, and everybody's like, "What in the world?" And then it just went straight into Feathered Indians. I don't know.
Straight in the country.
Yeah, I don't know what we were thinking. It was funny though, but
That's good.
yeah. And so I'd originally asked Mateo. He's the bass player, but I'd ask him to be the drummer because I knew he played drums in the East Central Band. Like all three of the other members in our band are in the East Central Band, and so I'm like, because I just knew we needed a drummer, and he was like, yeah, I can play them, but like I've got somebody that's way better like at them than me, and in the band, and I can ask him if he'd want to do it, and I can play bass. And I said, oh, well, that sounds good to me, and I had never met Jacob before, but he went to high school at Ada. And yeah, the first practice he came to, he like sits down, and I was just kind of like, hey man, like just like play, like
Play
I just want to hear like what song. He starts playing like Hot for Teacher by Van Halen. It's like one of the hardest songs ever. Just unbelievable, dude. I'm just me and Coe just look at each other. We're like,
Yeah, you could get in.
I
Yeah,
guess- I guess you are. I
you're
guess
good. Yeah. So.
we'll think about it.
Yeah.
man.
So he joined, and then our next Old Red deal we got to play as a band, and that was the first time we'd played that, and that one had, oh my goodness,
There's so many people.
yeah, that one
It
had
was crazy.
460 people, something like that
That's
at
the
it.
biggest
The next one,
attendance they've had,
Mhm.
right? At Old
Yeah, they
Red.
well, the
said
next
Blake
one was
Shelton
even
was-
bigger, wasn't it?
Or
Oh.
maybe I'm thinking of the next
No,
one.
yeah, it was the next one. Yeah,
Yeah.
so that one was, there's still a lot of people there, but was Miles at the next one?
Yeah, because remember the fire department tried to shut it down.
Right, and Miles was there for that one?
Yeah,
Okay, so then I guess we played the first show, and then we brought in another guitar player
That's-
from the
yeah.
band, and
When, y'all had another guy.
Yeah.
I never seen
Hit-
whenever it
yeah.
was like absolutely freaking
Yeah.
It was like shoulder to shoulder.
That
Yeah,
might
it
have been
was
that was his first show with us. Yeah, he's his name's Miles. He's from
Wichita
Wichita
Falls.
Falls. That's right. Yeah, so met him over there in Ada, but yeah, he got to play that one, and yeah,
He can
that was the
shred,
one.
too.
Yeah, he is good too. He's got like perfect pitch, like so he can hear any note and tell you what it is just right
What?
off, which is unbelievable. Isn't
That's
it? Like,
crazy.
That
like,
is
yeah.
nuts.
Like every time I'm like, hey, I'll just strum my guitar. I'm like, is this in tune? He's like, no, do this. And I'm like, okay, cool. I don't even need a tuner, bro. Like I'm just, yeah, he's my tuner. Like I'm like, but yeah. So that show, there was about 460 people there, and that's when we were like, dang, like that was really fun. You
Yeah.
know, like
Oh, yeah.
and
Yeah.
we got to play.
Y'all sounded better every time I heard y'all too, and like
Yeah.
that night was.
It was fun.
That was
yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, it was fun.
It was your girlfriend's
Yep,
birthday.
Jaden's
too, right?
birthday. Yep.
Y'all put
yep.
on a show for the birthday.
Yeah.
Y'all did.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
Yep. Yep.
Bullet train.
What's his name? Bigfoot. He was loving that one. He was on one that night.
Oh,
He was
that's
loving
funny.
it. Him and Bradley Sanford were. They're fans, dude. They're in it for good.
Yep.
That's one thing too. Like y'all are both sulfur boys and like sulfur.
Shows
Yeah,
up, man.
Dude, like through my
The local
like,
crowd helps
yeah,
out a lot.
yeah.
through my like injury and stuff, like I saw like it kind of sucked. I did not like being like in a small town, like growing up and stuff, just because they know your business like that. It's
Right.
kind of
Oh, yeah.
annoying and
Right.
stuff. And then like through the injury, it was like they showed up like crazy. And then
Yeah.
for y'all stuff, like they traveled.
Yeah, they do.
Dude, it
yeah.
was like that one night was like. I mean, Sulphur was probably a ghost town because I feel like the whole town was.
I know. Yeah.
Was at Old Reds that night,
Yeah.
dude. It was like it's crazy. That's a good thing though. Like,
Yeah,
it's good
for
to help
sure.
promote your stuff.
For sure.
You got songs out on Apple Music.
Yeah, we got 3 right now, and we've been going to Tulsa, and we've got a new recording guy. Our last recording experience is something
Wild, man.
for sure. Yeah, that's a yeah. Oh.
Are we able to talk about that?
I mean, we can, but
like we'll just say we did not know what we were getting ourselves into.
Yeah.
We walk in and
we
we're
had no
done.
like
Yeah.
prior experience
Yeah,
either.
no.
so
Wait, what?
we
This
didn't
was-
have any.
I think I've heard this. I think you
Yeah,
told me
we
this
had no prior
story.
experience. Like we'd never been to a recording studio. None of
Right.
us. So like, and we walk in. It's a 3.5 hour drive to Pawnee, and we walk in and we're double booked with someone.
Oh.
Someone's just sitting there already recording, and they all look at us, and he's like,
He's like, who are you
"Who the
guys?
heck are you guys?" And we're like, I'm like, I'm TJ. I talked to you. He's like, looks at the guy. He goes, "You're not TJ?" And he goes, "No, man. I'm some other guy." And he goes, "Oh God, I've never done this in the 20 years I've done this. I've never double booked."
So
I'm like,
unbelievable.
Sure. Yeah, sure.
That's so believable.
But so yeah, we had to share that. We were there till about
Dude, we were probably there till midnight.
yeah,
After midnight.
Oh my
Yeah,
We got
we-
there like 9 or
9?
10.
9 a.m. Yeah. Oh, and we got 1 song done that day. 2. I think it was 2, wasn't it?
Like maybe 1.5,
Yeah,
2.
yeah.
Yeah, probably 2. It
But
was a mess. It was bad.
yeah, it was a mess for sure. He's a different guy. But anyways,
But we went back.
yeah,
Wasn't that crazy?
we did go back.
It was
yeah,
even worse.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, we won't.
Second time
Yo,
was
we
worse.
won't.
It was
Yeah,
so
we
much
will not
worse.
get into the second time. He was. Yeah, he was getting chewed out by his wife when we
Oh.
walked in.
we walked in and they were like, I swear about to fist fight.
Yeah,
in the
it was
studio.
awful. Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah.
so if you can tell it, like as long as you don't like use profanity.
Right. Well,
Maybe just like sum up.
yeah,
with it. I'm
I'll
sure
su-
there was profanity.
yeah,
flying.
very much. I'll sum it up by she thought he was a little immature, and she's like, "When are you going to grow up? You're 50 years old in a still
He's
in
50 and he's-
yeah
oh, man.
still in a recording studio."
Yeah.
And I don't know. It was just a bad situation.
Dude, we sat there
but-
for like 2 hours listening to them fight.
Yeah.
We had nowhere to go. Like we were just chilling on the couch, like. And
They were
would-
just hashing it out in front of you.
Yes. Yeah.
Did you end up recording?
Yeah.
Yeah, we did.
Sadly.
So you waited.
Yeah,
and you got the recording.
No, the worst part was we heard every word. He had we were in the studio and he had the recording deal going, like, so we could hear like every word. And then he realizes it, and it goes off for like 5 minutes, and we're like, man, what is going on? And then he just comes back on. He's like, well, guys, a little rough day here at Studio E, but are you ready to get started? We're like, oh my gosh, I guess might as well.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Pawnee.
Well-
I don't even know where Pawnee
No,
is
I don't
at.
either.
I don't know.
Yeah.
In the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
Dude, it was horrible. Like the whole time. Sorry, E-Rock, but
Yeah.
he had his phone out. And he had his text blown up to like 100%. And they were
yes.
fighting, so we could just read it.
Like a little over the shoulder snooping. Yeah, that is
Well, when
bad.
it's like blown up
Oh,
that
no.
big, like it's not snooping.
You'd
it's
have
like,
to
it's
scroll
right
down
in
to
my
see
eyes.
the next line. Like
Oh
it's
my.
like I was like, golly, how can you not
So he
see
was
that?
blind.
Yeah.
Pretty much had like the cards, on his head, but just showing it to everybody.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh, that's rough. So
Yeah.
you got a new.
Yeah, but anyways, yeah,
what were
we
you
got
gonna say?
No, I'm just saying. I work with phones every day, and I've never seen text that has to be pretty zoomed in.
Yeah.
Oh, you haven't seen Mimi's.
Oh, is hers
Mimi's,
bad?
yeah, hers is blown up. I don't think it's at 100, but it's like a good 75.
Yeah,
his was at 100. Definitely.
It's crazy.
But
that's funny.
yeah, so we've got a new guy, Tyler Ray, the guy that taught us
Yeah.
how to play guitar. He's got a good friend from Tulsa that's like recording songs actually for Dakota Whitewater. Do you remember him?
Yeah.
Dakota Whitewater.
Yeah.
He sang with Tyler's band when they were in high school and
Yeah.
college and stuff. Yeah, so he's like kind of doing a solo deal now, and he's pretty good. And he's got some songs that this guy's recorded for him, and he hooked me up with him, and we went, and I've recorded 2 songs I think with him, and we're in the process of so the 2 songs is for an EP that we're gonna drop in like the next 6 to 8 months probably. It'll have 6 songs on there, so
Oh, yeah.
yeah, that'll be cool. We're excited
Like
about
an
that.
album.
Yeah, it's kind of
What does EP stand for?
gosh, I
Or
don't.
what is
It's
EP?
just like 4 to 6 songs.
Ah.
Yeah, so like an
So it's
album's like 8,
Yeah,
like
okay, so
like
it's smaller than an
yeah,
album.
right, and
I
it's
gotcha.
not a single. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
I
So,
gotcha.
but so we actually, I wrote a song not too long ago, and it's called Rooster, and it's probably my favorite song I've got right now. So then I was like, I'm gonna hold off on the EP for a little bit because I want to drop that song as a single before. So we went. What day was it?
It was Friday.
Yeah,
wasn't it?
Friday. Yeah, we went
It was
Friday.
past Friday.
Yeah, that's right. Before homecoming, yeah. We went Friday, and I think all we tracked was the drums, but it's gonna sound cool. We got to go to this guy's house. CJ is our producer, and CJ's friend. He's a drum recording guy. I don't know. I think his name's Adam. He had a whole 2-story house that just for he lives there, but it's like drums in the living room, then control room in his dining room. It ain't a house. Yeah, it was
man.
awesome though. So it was
We almost didn't make it.
oh my gosh, I forgot about that. So he sends us the address, and so when you click on it, when you look at it, it says Jinx, Oklahoma next to it. Well, when you click on it, it doesn't take you to Jinx. So it took us to an address in Catoosa.
In the hood.
I'm
dude.
talking, yeah. We pull up to this house and it's spray paint on the fence, all this different stuff, and I'm like, "There's
On this
no
wood
way
fence,
no way we're going through this again," But yeah, it was it was about 35 minutes away from where we were supposed to go.
Oh, no.
So we were like, yeah, that was awful. But
Yeah, on that fence, it's big letters. It just says "screw off," but in a little bit different language.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, we're not-
Okay.
yeah,
It probably looked good though. That's one thing about I don't know. Did it look good?
what the
Or was it
graffiti?
just
Was it
Oh,
like,
no.
Was it like train graffiti?
No.
graffiti or-
No, this was
it was
like-
a half-empty spray paint bottle. kind
Looked
of.
like
Yeah.
it was going out.
Yeah,
It looked
yeah.
Like it was like dotted
Yeah,
lines.
yeah. Yeah.
So when you write songs, is it just you?
Sometimes.
Most of the time it's just
yeah,
him, yeah.
sometimes. We've wrote a
You
couple.
do write some good songs, like
Thank you,
very
but
good songs.
me and him wrote Oklahoma Dream together. Actually,
that one's good.
yeah, junior year of high school, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
So you wrote a country song,
before.
Played rock and roll.
Yeah, it's like yeah.
You're
I
going
really
back
like
to the
yeah,
country.
exactly.
I got you.
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah. So
no shame in the game, though.
dude, I like the thing about it was like I forgot about that song for like 2
Yeah.
years. Like we did not play it. Like we
Right.
wrote it one night just randomly, and then like we just didn't play it ever. Like
So
think
was it Oh, sorry. Go
No,
ahead.
I think the first time we played it was that acoustic set me and you did at Old Red.
that's right.
And then we were like, hey, why don't we try this with the band?
Yeah, right. Exactly.
So when you wrote it, was it country? Or were
It
you
was
gonna, like,
it
try
was
to rock
pretty
and roll
country. It was pretty country when we wrote it.
Yeah.
But I mean, like it was just kind of like
It's about like how it is now,
Yeah.
but all we had was acoustic guitars
Yeah.
then and
Yeah.
no band.
That I'm just trying to think of how that song would be rock and roll.
rock and roll. Yeah.
Like, you just can't see it
Honestly,
other than that.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Eric,
could.
our first recording guy, Eric, he was pretty rock and roll. So
Oh,
like
yeah?
every song we did, like if you really listen to him, it's like you got some shredding going on in there because he's like, he told our other guitarist, he's on our song Young, Wild and Free, he told him to go in there. He said, listen, man, just go in there and do the craziest thing you can think of, and then it'll be good. I'll put it on there. He's like, just go in there and just start doing all this. And I'm like, oh my gosh, like what?
Yeah, he pulled
What
up
are we
a
doing?
Scorpions video, like Scorpions' greatest solos. And he was like, I want you to play this in the song. We're like, what?
Bro.
I
just-
love the Scorpions.
I
but
wish
dude,
we could have I wish we could have just recorded just some of that.
Yeah,
just,
just-
I mean, it would be so funny to
Just
show
for people to
everybody.
watch. So you have Rooster.
Right.
It's out or no?
No, it is
Not
not
yet.
out yet. We just got the drums tracked. It'll be out in the next 2 months for sure. But yeah, I really like that one. It's like a little Muscadine Bloodline type.
Oh,
type
yeah.
deal. Yeah. So
Okay.
that's one of my favorites.
we played it at a River Bottom last
yeah,
time,
we
didn't we?
did. Yeah, that was the first time we'd played it as
Are
a
you
band.
playing it Saturday?
Yeah, we are playing it Saturday.
Sweet.
Yes, yes.
So you got, y'all start at 2, right? Y'all are
yes,
first.
yeah.
How long do you have?
I think 45 minutes, 50
Something like
minutes,
that.
something
Okay.
like that. Yeah.
So you'll play like, do you have a lineup?
Yeah,
I
it's
mean,
like
I'm sure you got a lineup.
It's probably like 8, 9 songs, something
Yeah.
like that. So we're really gonna try to not do very many covers, honestly, because I mean, like we see this as an opportunity for
Yeah,
everybody, you know, to kind of hear it and want to listen to it, and so we're gonna we'll do a couple covers, but it's gonna be mostly original stuff. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Is this going to be the biggest show y'all have played at so far?
I think
I feel-
Definitely.
think so.
I
yeah.
don't know. Like, I don't, it doesn't show how many tickets have sold or anything.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be packed.
Yeah, I
Do
think so
they
too.
do they tell you like how many people are allowed to be
Allowed?
at the-
They didn't tell me. I'm sure they
know.
told everyone else, but they didn't tell me. But
Which is probably a good thing.
yeah,
like,
yeah, that is a good
I-
thing.
I don't know-
I get so nervous, man.
Would you rather know?
I would
This is
rather.
a question for each of y'all. Would you rather know how many people's going to be there, or just like walk out and it's just boom?
I'd rather walk out.
Yeah?
I'm gonna probably, honestly, I'm gonna stay backstage and try to look at not the crowd for as long as possible, and then I'll go on stage and just kind of see, you know.
Are you the same, Cole?
Yeah, I'm the same way.
Yeah?
Like, I don't even look at the crowd. I'll just
Well,
look
yeah,
straight down.
Yeah, you have the luxury of just being able
Yeah.
to look at your guitar.
No, he's got to interact. I
Yeah,
don't know.
he's got to like make eye contact, like look around
Mm-hmm.
the crowd, and
Well, me and Dawson will be there.
yeah, oh yeah, we'll be there.
Yeah.
Front row.
Yeah,
I
me
hope.
and
We'll try to get there for the front row.
yeah, well, there's some of my roommates are coming,
Yeah.
or maybe just one of them actually now.
Oh.
Stotts is coming, but I called Turner Falls. Like before I was gonna get the tickets, I was just gonna make for sure that it was like wheelchair accessible, and they didn't answer. So then I text TJ's dad. I was like, "Hey, do you know who I could reach out to, just to make for sure it's like handicap? Because I don't know where they're gonna do it. I've only been to Turner Falls one
Dude.
time in my life.
That's so am I, and I have no
It's
clue.
supposed
So
to
you
be
don't
like
even
up on
know
that
whether-
second level, kind of.
Right.
There's like a main cabin up there or something that they're doing
Yeah,
that.
okay.
but-
Well then, but I talked to Toby, and he reached out and sent me this lady's contact and was like, they have a spot for you. So when we get there, I'm supposed to call this lady, and they're gonna.
Sweet.
That's good.
Yeah. So like, I don't really know where it's at.
Yeah.
I don't think it's front row. I wish, but I don't think it is. I don't know where it's at, but
What if they are they gonna like, put you on like the lifeguard stand?
That'd be awesome. Like, just in the lifeguards, like up above.
So
her.
where at? Are they gonna set it up?
Like the second level of, I don't know, man. Like I know you
Before
drive
get
up
to
a
the
road.
fall, like the big fall or anything?
Like, are y'all gonna be in the water?
No, I don't think so.
Ankle deep water playing.
So one of the guys, James Robert Webb, he's also playing there. I couldn't remember. It's like three names.
Right,
You know, I
yeah.
can't ever remember
No,
that
yeah.
for some reason. But he's playing there too, and and he like tagged us in an Instagram deal the other day, and he's like down there looking at it, and he's like, "Bro, there's literally a river like right behind like where we're playing. This is crazy." You know, like apparently they showed him where the stage is gonna go or whatever, and it's like the like actual like creek is like right behind
Like,
it.
don't fall off the
Yeah,
back of
it's like
stage.
like or you're just
You'll-
gonna
Might drown.
yeah.
But yeah, so we've got a spot like there. So I don't. Yeah, I have no idea where they're gonna do it. I mean, like I said, I grew up here, and went to Turner Falls. Like the GGs took me to Turner Falls for the first time ever.
Mhm.
I'd never been. So I was wondering. I was kind of wondering the same thing, like where it was gonna be played at.
Yeah.
Uh,
I've only been there a few times.
yeah.
I went there a lot when I was younger, but before I ever moved to Sulphur.
So you're gonna play you're gonna play all your songs. How many songs do you have out?
So we've got 3 out right now. We haven't dropped anything in a long time.
Yeah.
We
On
just
Apple Music.
yeah,
I've
Apple
already said
Music,
that, but
Spotify.
Go check them out on Apple Music.
Yeah, Apple Music and Spotify.
Whatever you use,
Yeah.
they're on there. Just
Yeah.
TJ Todd Band. Just
Mm-hmm.
you can find their songs. So 45 minutes.
Yeah,
You'll have to do some covers or
Yeah, we'll do like, I mean, we'll do maybe 2 covers. I'd say. I think that's what
Yeah,
we're planning on.
because we have a couple songs
Man,
we haven't
yeah,
recorded.
we've got honestly
Oh, that's
Well, because y'all are coming out with that new. You said
right
Yeah.
6 songs. Yeah,
Rooster.
the
Rooster.
Rooster, and then just songs off the EP that we're gonna drop later on too.
Yeah.
I've got like 20 songs. Like,
Really?
yeah, that I haven't like. I mean, I'm ever since I started writing, like my freshman year of college, I write a lot. Like there was this last summer, I wrote a lot. Like that's kind of what I
Yeah.
did in the summer. I went to work and when I'd come home and play, like I was trying to do something, you know,
Yeah.
just.
Right.
And that's kind of the thing with it. It's just like anything else. Like the more you write, the more you practice, like
Yeah.
the better they get. You know
So
what I
do you-
mean? So
Do you have to like have? Do you just like they just come to you at random times?
yeah, it's just dude, it's weird. Like I don't know. It's not really like I don't know. It's just kind of like you have to be in like
Yeah.
the mood to write one.
Right,
Like and
right.
like I don't know. It's just weird how it works because like. We wrote another one that's called "Until I Leave," and that's a good one too. We don't ever really even play
Yeah,
that song anymore.
all the time. Like every time we write a song, we'll come up with like a banger first line, and then we're like, all right, where do we go from here?
Yeah,
Yeah,
And then we'll
exactly.
never
That's
finish
exactly right.
it. Yeah, I don't know. It's weird, like writing songs, like kind of just have an epiphany.
Yeah.
I guess what you would call it,
Yeah.
and then you kind of just go from that.
Yeah.
Because all your songs so far are like. They all like. I think you got something about your girlfriend.
Yeah, I do.
She
Yeah.
inspired you.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, I have about 5. But yeah, I'd say there was about a 2-month span where I kind of had one thing I was writing about. I
Yeah.
guess you
Right.
could say.
Well,
But and so there's about 5 songs that I really liked that I did write about her. I will not lie. But
well, I guess I'm sorry. I just
no,
threw
that
you right
no,
under the
it's
bus.
okay. That's the truth. I mean, everybody's gonna find that out. That's the truth when you listen to them. That most of those are actually on the EP that's gonna come out. Like
Oh,
that.
yeah?
Like we really don't have like any like, I guess you could say love song ballads.
Right.
You know, like it's all like just
Yeah.
kind of about different stuff, not like that. So I thought like maybe that would be a good idea to put those all together and like.
He's like the male Taylor Swift.
No, that's
Yeah.
not true.
Oh yeah.
No.
T-Todd.
But yeah, so that's mostly what's going to be on the EP is those songs. But yeah, Rooster's not about Yeah, Rooster's not about her. That was just
Oh, yeah?
a thing, like, out of left field. There's just some songs like that, dude. Like yes, I did write some about her, like, and that's like a meaningful deal. But then sometimes you just sit down and write one, and it's about literally nothing, like nothing that's happened to you or anything. It's just like thoughts, and it's like, oh, that line sounds cool, so I'm gonna put it there. You know what I mean? So that one's kind of like that.
Actually, I was sitting here thinking, we did, what was the, at your house?
Yeah, that was the first time I played it. Yeah,
you did play it.
Yeah,
though,
I
right?
did. Yeah,
so
that
I
was.
have heard it.
Yeah, you have. That was everybody's favorite one there too. That's what everybody was saying.
It's kind of
upbeat.
It's kind of upbeat.
Yeah.
That's right.
It's got a cool guitar.
I do remember it. It is good.
Yeah,
It sounds good.
thank you.
Well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, one of my buddies helped me write that song from East Central. He doesn't play guitar or anything, but he's just at my house, and he was like, hey, because we do that sometimes too. Like, some of my friends, they love doing that stuff, like, too. Like, they just like trying to write one, just for the heck of it. And his best friend, his name's Gavin, he wrote one a week before, and he was like, hey, man, like, I'm sending you these lyrics. I kind of wrote something, like, it's just like to mess around. Like, do you think you can maybe do something with it? And I looked at him and kind of put it together, and I really liked that one too. Like, he did a great job. Like, I was surprised. Like, I was like, wow, like, that's actually really good. And so so he did that, and then so Jackson, he's like, he heard that, and he's like, dang, that's really good. I want to try, And so, like, one night, he was just over at my house, and that's when we wrote Rooster together, me and him. And so he helped me do that. Yeah, and so.
Cool.
Yeah, I wanted to say that just in case he watches it. I know he's wanting me to. Yeah,
I was fixing to say, are you gonna like steal the rights to this song? You gonna like shout him out when you play it?
Yeah, I told him I would put his name on the little deal at the end of Apple Music, written by, and it says like, and he's like, oh, I'm putting songwriter in my bio on Instagram, like all this different stuff.
Going to Nashville.
Yeah. So.
Well, good. This is. Thanks, Carly, for writing us questions. This is when it gets. You got, because I have questions and then y'all start we get to talking and I just lose.
Yeah.
Trying to think. I had a good one and I lost it, or I thought it was good.
Yeah, I think I interrupted you whenever you were about to ask it earlier.
Did you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's not
My bad.
like you were talking. No, you're good. You were talking, and I.
Have you already came up with a name for the EP?
Yeah, it's called. So I have a song called "Hopeless Romantic," and so that's what it's gonna be called because I mean, like I said, they're all like love songs. So it's like it's that's just summing it up, you know. So
well, there's nothing wrong with that.
Yep. So.
I mean, like, y'all. I've been saying this since the start. It's like. Y'all are like the next Parker McCollum.
Oh shoot!
So you have like the Parker McCollum vibe. No, like really, like that's the kind of music the
right.
Music y'all play.
That's a compliment though for sure. That's
yeah, I love Parker.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're a big Parker fan, aren't you?
Oh yeah, I love him.
That's what I thought.
I liked him. I've always liked him, but whenever I actually played with a guy named Casey Sykes my freshman year, and then he was like our GA, and so the next year, and then now he's like he works for Parker. And
really?
Yeah, he works. That's
cool.
So when I got hurt, like it was early, like this first or second day, Parker sent a bunch of like merchandise stuff, and so
I remember
that's
that.
awesome.
So like
That's
I already
awesome.
liked him, but then whenever he did that, I was like, yeah. And then I met him. In
concert.
Yeah, in
Yeah,
Oklahoma City at
Delaney,
Paycom. Yeah,
right?
yeah. We went. You were supposed to go, but you had.
I
you
had
like
that
a class or
class.
something.
Yeah, that 3-day class at East Central. Yeah.
So. But that was our Christmas presents. That got us tickets to go. So we went and I got to meet him, and like he's a cool dude.
Yeah.
And he remembered like it had been August to December. Well, I mean, my injury was even before. I just got home in August.
Right.
From April to December, though, but he, like, remembered, like, I kind of thought, like, Casey sent me the stuff, and then, But when I came in the room, it took him a second, but he was like, oh, yeah, you're the one that got hurt playing. So, like, He
That's
knew,
awesome.
Yeah, he knew
Yeah,
I was,
that's
so
cool.
like I'll always be a Parker fan.
Yeah, for sure. That's cool.
But like Parker, his songs are all like about
About the girl, yeah.
Yeah, about a
yeah,
girl.
Yeah, yeah.
about his, I guess his girl now because
Mhm.
they're married, you know.
Mhm.
But like that's like like people like that.
Mhm.
People like that kind of music.
Need to get your buddy to get him on a podcast.
Do what?
Get Parker on a podcast.
Oh, I know.
Oh, heck, you
Dude,
want to blow up?
oh
There you
my
go.
God.
I
Yeah.
think we shouted him, or you shouted him out.
Yeah, I did early,
Yeah, early
but
on in the podcast.
I don't. I didn't. Casey didn't even know I did a podcast then. He knows now.
Oh, okay.
So hope yeah, if he listens, like
Yeah, make it work,
dude,
man.
that'd be
Come
awesome.
on.
Get
Parker.
Parker out
Yeah.
here.
Get Parker on this podcast, and then I may just end it after that. It won't get into that. Like, I won't have anybody
Yeah.
there after that. It'd be over. But anything?
So, so you like Parker? Do you like any like who else do you like? Would you say like who else do you listen to the most? I was wondering that. I know.
Yeah, that's a good. I like it all too. Like I
Yeah.
just bounced back from Tanner. Ever since Tanner moved in and like we coached together and stuff, he's big rock and roll.
Really.
And so like I like it all. And so
Yeah.
so I could like one song is like Parker and then next like AC/DC.
Right.
So like I like it all.
Right.
I do like country music.
Yeah.
Like I like all.
Mm.
Parker's definitely like my favorite.
Mm.
Then TJ Todd Band, and then it's like everyone like and then it's just like the song. Like,
Yeah.
I don't even really have
I
a
got you.
favorite artist. So like you might already said like why you went to country. Did you already say that?
No, I mean, I just kind of said I started playing it. I really like. I can't really.
It wasn't just like
Yeah.
one instance. It
Yeah,
was like I
it
wanna
really
do
wasn't. I
country.
guess it was just like I heard a couple songs and I wanted to try to play them, and I had just gotten a new guitar for my senior gift from my parents, like for
Right.
my graduation gift, and so it was an acoustic guitar, and I'd always played electric kind of leading up to that, and so I really started playing acoustic, and like that's what I heard some songs. I'm like, man, I want to try to play that. You know, it's some like. I think it was like Cody Johnson, like
Yeah.
2 Cody Johnson songs and like 1 Morgan Wallen song that I wanted to learn or something like that. I can't remember. And
Yeah.
I played them and I was like, man, like that sounds way better than when I'm singing rock. Like I can't go sing
Oh
like,
man, and our rock songs that we've tried to write,
oh man.
they're so cringy.
Yeah.
Let's
I
just
can't.
Do some like one off album that's just a
Yeah.
rock album.
Yeah. Like a throwback.
should.
Throwback
Just
to
throw
I like
back
it.
to-
I like it.
Yeah. Oh
Call it
man.
Arrowhead.
where it all started, the Arrowhead.
The Arrowhead
Let's do a
album.
rock
Yeah.
Concert
Yeah.
downtown. Just
Bring
offer.
bring Trace back.
We haven't
Yeah.
really.
Bring
Yeah.
Trace back for the rock album.
Yeah. We most of our shows we've opened with like a.
Like a Metallica
Yeah,
song
with
or
like just,
something.
and I won't sing. Like
Yeah.
that's just what we'll walk out on the stage to. Like all of them will get up there and they'll start shredding some Metallica or something, and then I'll come out there and it'll go into like one of our original songs. But yeah, that's something we've kind of done. I guess we haven't really gotten away from rock completely. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
I mean, like, and our other guitar player Miles and Jacob, our drummer, they're both. I mean, they're heavy metal rock.
yeah,
guys,
they
too.
love
So
So
it kind of puts a twist on our music.
yeah, I'd say so
It's
too.
kind of
That's
different sound.
because do y'all consider y'all just country or?
Yeah, I feel like, man,
more
it's
like a-
just I don't know what
I don't know what
what
it
you
is. It's
call
new,
it.
man.
Honestly.
Yeah,
Yeah, like
Music.
it's a new,
Yeah.
It's called music.
that's right.
Just music.
That's right.
It's a new kind of country.
Yeah, it's like I like it though. Honestly,
too.
like
Thank you.
Yeah, I
it
like
kind of gets. You play like the same stuff over and over again. It's like,
Yeah.
like Zach Bryan.
Yeah,
I liked him
Talking
at
about
first.
hey.
I liked him at first. You like Zach
Yeah.
Bryan?
I'm a big fan,
Yeah.
but I'm kind of like you. Like he's put out so much music now that
Yeah.
they're all kind of the
It's,
same.
it's
Yeah.
like it's just the same.
Like after his last album, I haven't listened to him as much.
yeah,
But
he's good though, and I like the Oklahoma. Like
yeah.
you're from Oklahoma, I always support.
Mhm.
Now I'm like I kind of like the folk indie music too. So I really like him.
Yeah.
And his new album, like he's got a song with the Lumineers. It's pretty
yeah?
good. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's really good.
I did like that one. I'm not the biggest Zach Bryan fan, to be honest with you. I'm not, but I did like that song. I really did. He's got a couple on his new album where he's like featuring somebody like, I think, what's her name? It was a girl. I don't know, but he
I forgot.
some song with a girl, and it was good off of his
He's
new
got a
album
poem
too.
on there too.
Yeah, that
It's
was
really
cool
good.
too. Yeah,
Really?
yeah, he just said a poem. Yeah, just that's his first deal.
Yeah.
It's like starts it off with the poem and then the rest. But it was cool. Yeah, I like that too. But
you got something, Dom?
No.
Oh, I thought you were pulling the mic up like you
I
were
was
about to say
thinking-
something.
I was thinking, do y'all have like inspiration from anybody that y'all like listen to?
Good question.
that is
Dom.
a good. That is a good question.
So like, 'cause earlier you said Cody Johnson or
Right,
or
you're right.
but like,
Here lately, I'm not gonna lie to you. I've been listening, and it's kind of like I will listen, like if I'm riding, and I'm listening to like a certain person all the time, like it seems like that song kind of fits to their, like, do you get what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
if I'm like
Right.
listening to a song a lot, like I don't know, when I'm writing, sometimes like an idea comes in where I can kind of like, you know, so I've got songs, and I love Muscadine Bloodline. Like that's they're probably one of my favorites right now. Like and here lately I've been playing a lot of songs in like drop D tuning, and they do that all the time. Like it's just a different tune where the top string's just really low, and it just gets like a full, you know. So. And so I've wrote about the last 4 songs I've wrote have been in that, and they do that all the time. Like I'm not stealing anything from or anything like that. It's just like a new way. I kind of heard them and started playing some of their songs. I'm like, man, that sounds cool. So like I did my own stuff with them, and that's kind of
Yeah, I'd say they're a pretty big inspiration. in your
I'd say
songwriting.
so.
I bet a
I'd
lot
say
of bands
so.
do that though.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, for
Oh, yeah.
sure,
Somebody else's music and
for sure. Yeah. That was a good
Any
question.
other questions?
That was a good question.
I don't think so. Oh yeah. So we talked about the name, TJ Todd Band. Who was it that was just like,
I'm gonna
Okay,
tell the truth
we're
right
going
now.
with
Tell the
TJ.
truth,
Yeah,
bro.
I'm telling the
It
truth.
wasn't even TJ.
Okay, it was not me.
Oh,
yeah,
really?
and like I feel like so many people probably think I'm just the most selfish guy in the world, dude. I swear, like I have always been like kind of self-conscious about that because I'm like, dude, like I know everybody's like, man, this guy, you know. But this is the story. So we had talked about like names, and we still could not figure one out. Like so many were thrown around, and they were so bad, and finally, one day, I'm just sitting at the dinner table with my parents in Sulphur, and it was a Sunday after church, and I'm just sitting there, and my phone buzzes, and I look at it, and it says, TJ Todd Band would like to follow you on Instagram. And I go, what in the world? And so I click on it, and it's got our picture on there, and somebody had already posted a picture, and it's like, hey, this is our Instagram page, all this stuff. So I sent it in our group chat, and I'm like, guys, is somebody messing with me? Like, what is this? And our bass player, Mateo, this will tell you just how he is, man. He's like, oh, yeah, sorry, I picked it. That's what we're doing. Like, I made the Instagram. Here's the password. There it is. And he's like, is everybody good with that? And everybody's like, yeah. And I'm
Sure,
like,
yeah.
are you guys sure? Like, I don't want to do it. And so, like, I've always been like, everyone definitely thinks I just was like, hey, this is a name. But that is
It
not
does
what
fit,
happened.
though.
No, it does.
But I
Yeah,
understand
so-
where you're coming
Yeah.
from.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
would be too.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I would be a little
Because
bit
you have
like,
a band full of other guys there, and,
Mm-hmm.
but if they don't care, it doesn't matter.
That's what,
Yeah.
It's just kind of we couldn't figure one out, so that one kind of just was
Yeah.
what
You got a
was.
bunch of good dudes too. It seems. I mean, I don't
Mhm.
know. I know
Yeah,
Cole, but
yeah. Well, I do. It's fun times for sure.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
So, the plan is to like make it big.
Well, yeah. I mean, that would be awesome.
Yeah.
I know this industry. Like we all know it. It's tough. Like this is one of the toughest ones.
Yeah, there's a lot of talent.
Yeah,
out there.
and I mean,
There
like,
is.
yeah, you just go on the internet, you scroll through TikTok, 3 videos, and you'll see somebody who's really good. Like,
Yeah.
it's just like,
Right.
and so we know that, but
Yeah, it makes it hard with TikTok too. 'Cause
Yeah.
everybody. I mean, you blow up one time, then
Yeah.
you're the next big thing.
Yeah,
next big
exactly.
thing for
It
the,
was supposed to be like a game changer, and then
Yeah.
like,
Mhm.
TikTok is like
yeah.
everybody's making short videos. of
You're just
singing
gambling.
and-
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the thing. Yeah, you're right. And like the thing about TikTok too is like the next person does it too, and then
I feel like sometimes you're forgotten about. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you blow up and then
Yeah, for
some
real.
dude the next day blows up, it's better. You know, then you get. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just kind
That's
of.
true.
But
I never even thought about that.
yeah. So we know that it's a tough deal, but we also know like. I mean, we've gotten to do some pretty cool stuff already, and we've been together for about a year and a half. You know what I mean? So we kind of skipped a lot
Y'all
of.
are definitely famous in Murray County. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say,
y'all are
at
famous
least have
around here.
5,000 people that like.
Yeah.
How that's
I
just
think-
sulfur.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
part of
So
the population.
You got Davis people too.
Oh, okay,
other
yeah.
than
I don't know
the
what the population of Davis and Sulphur.
other than the song about
Bulldog fans.
Wearing-
Yeah.
strapping up in the bulldog
Yeah.
in the bulldog gear.
Yeah.
I don't know if Davis fans were
Yeah.
huge
Hey,
fans.
they know who Daddy
I know,
is.
I know my.
What'd you say?
So they know who Daddy is.
That's right.
That's funny.
That's right.
That's funny. Hey, yeah, some of my friends from Davis over at college, we played that song for the Davis fireworks show on their field at the 50-yard line, and they said,
we-
"I
I
promise you,
forgot.
I'm gonna whoop your butt if you say that line on this field." And I said, "I won't." Boy, you know I did.
Oh, yeah.
You know
Yeah,
I
dude.
did. You know I had.
I was there and I didn't even think about it.
Yeah.
In the middle of Davis field.
I told them, I said, "You guys would
Davis
definitely do that
fireworks.
too if you
Oh,
had
yeah.
the chance.
Yeah.
So don't even."
Yeah. It's love. It's all.
Yeah.
It's a love hate.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Especially when you get out of high school. I mean, it
Yeah,
doesn't matter
it's like-
anymore,
yeah,
and
it doesn't.
everybody's friends, you know. So
Yeah, that's crazy. Like, we hated the Parkers in high school, and now I'm in one of their weddings.
Dude, I'm telling you, like legit.
yeah,
That's how it was when. Right after our senior
We
year,
had
the
a-
game was over. They made a group message.
Well,
Or
I
group
think the
snap,
group
I think.
message. It was actually no. The group message was before we graduated.
Was it?
I think. Yeah,
No,
'cause we were
I'm saying like our last like senior year football game.
Oh yeah,
I'm pretty
yeah,
sure
yeah.
it was made like right after the game.
I think it was right before because some of them were talking crap.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
remember
yeah,
that.
it
I
was.
remember when y'all
There was
said
like
that.
a
Yeah,
massive group chat, and it was a bunch of us Sulphur guys and Sulphur seniors and Davis seniors.
And then, but
Talking
like
smack.
right after the game, it was like, well, there's no reason to not like each other.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
See Davis people that we, played against that good friends.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that like we could not stand them. We didn't want to be in the same like area with them. Like, but it's not even like that anymore.
Mhm.
It's different.
It's
but-
weird because, like, we didn't even know them, really.
Yeah.
I mean, we kind of,
Yeah.
like, knew of them. But
yeah, and like none of us ever talked, but it was just always a thing. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like
Didn't
that's
like each other.
ever since heck a long time ago.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
It's changing though. Like,
Yeah, it
they
is.
know each other.
You're
now.
right. Yeah,
Like,
that's
they know
true.
And they're friends. So,
Social media. That's like that
which
makes
is
it-
good. I mean, it's
yeah,
good,
yeah.
but not good. As
yeah.
a fan, like I want the.
Yeah, well,
You,
like-
you like the
Oh,
beef?
oh, I want
yeah.
the fight.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
like the headhunt,
Yeah.
man. But yeah, so I don't think I have anything else. You got anything for him, Dom?
No, I
Uh,
don't think so.
one thing I did think of, obviously, like we've been talking about the Turner Falls deal. Y'all get your tickets again. I think it's turnerfalls.com, and you just get your tickets. You can,
Mhm.
if you want to stay at Turner Falls, they do like a package deal.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
I
there's,
noticed,
like,
so-
cabins or
Yeah,
something
so,
that,
like,
yeah.
Get on there and come. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be a good day, especially if you're a country music fan. It's gonna
Yeah, that's
be fun.
right,
And
that's
it's just
right.
like a whole day of country music. So you can go to turnerfalls.com and get your tickets. I mentioned earlier I was gonna do this at the beginning. I forgot, but we got new equipment and stuff. And shout out to Brad Eason,
Yeah.
who does the Called the Coaching podcast on YouTube and Spotify. I think he does all of the.
It's a good podcast.
Yeah, it is a good podcast. It's really good. I enjoy it. Y'all go check it out. But shout out to him and his podcast and for helping us figure out how to run all this stuff.
Yeah.
Um,
It's not my line of expertise.
no, and
And I
definitely
would
it's not
need some
mine.
help.
Yeah, so thanks Brad for doing that. But again, y'all get your tickets and we'll see you. We'll see you on Saturday.
That's
We'll
right.
Rock out to some TJ Todd
That's
Band.
right.
So, thank you, and I'll see you next time. Thank you for listening to this episode. If you have questions, ask them in the comments, and I will answer them on the next episode. If you are wanting to reach me for a speaking engagement, you can reach out through either the God's Got This Facebook page or my email that is in the podcast description. Thanks again, and remember that no matter what you are going through in life, you can always find peace in the fact that God's got this.